Good afternoon, dear students. Uh, let's continue with the article by Gayatri Chakrabarti Spivak. Can the Subaltern Speak? Now, in my last class, I already gave an introduction about the writer of this article and, of course, the title too. Now, as we already know that because we are reading this article from so many perspective and so many points of view, uh, Gayatri Spivak uh, calls herself a Marxist and a feminist also. Okay, and it is this article could be referred to in the post-colonial theory also, and the reason why this is stated because Spivak discourages and dismantles Western centers and challenges there over history and prejudices. So she's, as we already talked yesterday, I spoke to you about, I told you about the sati self-immolation, the sati practice that she has been condemning in this article. So she considers postmodernism as politically contradictory and ambivalent. Now, in this text, Can the Subaltern Speak? She tries to overthrow the binary opposition between subject and object. And what is the binary opposition? Between self and the other. So, here, that is the center and the marginal, the majority and the minority. There are so many adjectives you can add and you can consider here when you talk about uh, the focus, the highlight that Spivak is locating upon. Then she also introduces the question of gender and sexual differences in the work. Subaltern, according to Spivak, is those who belong to third world countries. Apart from being considered and standing in the class of oppressed, she also indirectly states here that subaltern are the third world countries and it is impossible for them to speak up as they are divided by gender, class, caste, region, religion, and other narratives. So, these divisions, because of these divisions, they are not able to stand up in unity and put their own perspective or views over something which needs to be abolished, which is damaging for their own culture and for their own society. Now, she also wants to. Now, here she takes the example of sati. Sati was a practice among the Hindu in which a woman was burnt alive with the pyre of a dead husband. Now, definitely, it used to happen with the consent of the woman, but she here says that when the British came to India, they outlawed this practice. Though it saved a number of lives of women, it also helped the British to secure their rule in India. So, what was the reason they outlawed this practice? So, the reason was that no matter every point has their pros and cons. So, here the pros was that the lives of women were saved, but again, the disadvantage because they could rule the country. Again, the outlawing of this practice had a complete absence of Indian women's voice. So now, according to the British, what they felt is white men saved brown women from brown men. So this statement created a truth that Indians are barbarians and British, on the other hand, are civilized, and hence their rules were justified over the Indians. So this is the way the Britishers, rule the colonies. We call India as a colony, and they justified their rule by stating Indians and as uncivilized, uncultured, and torturous. Human conscious is constructed randomly. We do not construct our identities. We have written them. We have them written for us. So here, this is what Gayatri wants to say that human conscious is constructed randomly. So this is the way the British could make a mark for themselves in uh, ruling or justifying ruling uh, India. Now, Spivak here also criticizes some other writers for committing epistemic violence, that is, projecting a kind of knowledge to the third world countries, which is not true. And the knowledge is she says knowledge is like any other commodity, that it's exported from Europe to the third world countries. So she was not happy about that. And she says knowledge is never innocent. It expresses the interest of its producer, and the westernized knowledge tends to construct our identities for the third world people. So Europe became the ideal. So this is also something which was highlighted by Spivak in this essay, in this article. Sorry. Now we'll be reading this article from various kinds of various aspects of this article. We'll be going through in the further classes. Till now, it's over. Thank you.